Guys, Dance Exciter Mace Windu here. Let's jump into the gameplay with our Space Marine deck. I'm pretty solid about it. I feel like I've gotten a lot better since the last time I played Space Marines. Just at understanding kind of how draft format works and like what cards are good and not. Royal Ventress is so good against Necrons because our hero power just gets rid of those remnants.
Swords of Calth, with me!
An over-reliance on brute force and weaponry will be your downfall.
This card is so good. Like, the Battle Sisters have this card, but it costs an extra mana for them. It has one extra range. And then they have to have, Faith for it to be any better. So, like, they're paying an extra mana for one extra range attack. And Space Marines just get it for 3. Wow, hero powering on turn 2 is going to be really good here for us. We got the busted card. I think this might be like one of, if not the best, Space Marine cards. Because it hits your commander too, and if you can get this down for cheap, it's just so much value.
Yeah! One strike is all I need.
This guy's also really good, and then the 6-drop version is good too. I'm pretty sure the 6-drop is like way better than the Battle Sisters ones too, because like the Battle Sisters one is like 5 health, 6 melee, and 3 range, I think, and like this one is like a 6. I'll have to look at the stats again. But this is definitely better than the Battle Sisters 4-drop. Because it's the same thing for 1 less mana. Pretty much. So we do have a choice coming up whether we want to play Ontario Chronos or Hellblaster. On turn 5 we could play this, or if we do Ontario on 4, then on turn 5 we could play this plus the 1-drop spell. Or if we draw a 4-drop machine, we could get that too. So they cleared our 3-drop on an empty board. Which one do we want? So normally it would be this guy. I'd want on an empty board. But because we have the ability to give this guy Sniper, I'm kind of tempted to play this. But the Blast 2 is unlikely to be that great. And like this guy with Sniper is really good too, if we need to go the Sniper play. So I think I'm gonna play this.
Make the engines roar! It's time to scour this battlefield!
I learned a little lore about the Ultramarines and like how the home planet they come from, I think, is McCrag. Or that's the name of the commander. It's their homeworld or the commander, and like, yep.
Strike at their weakness to prevail!
I think so. Like Ultramarines are in the Ultramar sector, and McCrag is the homeworld. I think that's what it is. and they like produce a lot of. It's like not craft world because that's Eldari, but like a production world. We got a sweet turn. Good bump by them. They need to start dealing with this. So all we're gonna do.
The bigger they are, the harder they
I
fall.
thought this was gonna be a perfect turn. Maybe I should have done these two. Okay, we do have a decision to make. Do we want to trigger? Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go 50-50 here. So I don't get rid of both of their remnants. I'm gonna keep this guy alive. This one. Basically, I triggered the codex before he gets the snipe. But if I done it afterwards, it means I could attack in and then kill both their remnants with our hero power. But then this guy would be dead. And I think I'd rather have him alive and let them keep this remnant. But in hindsight, I think playing the 2-3s would have been better. Especially with this in hand, like you would have been triggering 4 codexes. So this turn's 7 coming up, but I mean this. Or we could go straight into this. We also have this plus this as a play. I don't think that's very good. Let's see here. So I think that it's either just straight up Avenging Zeal or this. I think I'd rather clear out their board here. No. I think I want to get some value from this blast. So what I'm gonna do is something like so. Here. And we can finish off that Chronomancer, and we can decide which one of these two we want to get rid of. I think it's this one actually, because it's just bigger stats. The Vanguard is not too much of an issue since we're ahead on board.
Reanimate.
So then finally I'm attacking the blast unit. So I think this turn. So we could always play this. It wouldn't be bad here. But I think I'd rather play this. We can either do this or this. I think this is going to be a little bit better.
We will purge the galaxy.
I don't want them to choose where this is trading, so I'm gonna just bite the bullet and bump in there like that. healed himself too. So I think we'll be able to like pretty much clear here this turn. Okay. I did not expect them to trade off their reanimator guy. Anywho.
We are the sons of Gilliman.
So let's see, I'm gonna trade this in. We're gonna trigger Codex. I kind of want to play this, but I kind of... Oh, this gets buffed in the hand too, right? Yeah, so we don't have to, we can actually get away with... Ooh, actually, if we play both of these codexes will trigger, and this will cost 0. Wow.
The Emperor guides us to victory! Yeah!
Some bumps. Yeah, we're gonna lose this guy. Alright, and then we'll do it here? Actually, I guess we want to put the damage on that. Alright. We're out of cards in hand, but we got a pretty commanding board presence. Turn 9 could be Craft World coming up, or Tomb World. Tomb World.
Activating reanimation protocol.
I wonder why they put this. Just the stats? Because it's not doing anything right now. We have nothing else to play with this. It's surprising. Not gonna be able to trigger Codex this turn.
Yeah! Yeah!
I almost want to hold on to this to make our next turn easier to trigger Codex with. But they're down to 15, so I think just pressuring them is going to be a bit better. There's the Tomb World. Okay. Maybe they didn't have enough units, so they wanted to get him in the Deadpool infantry. Hopefully it's just one Tomb World. We did not pick the Storm Raven. We do have a Redemptor Dreadnought. Alright, definitely not triggering Codex, unfortunately. So this biker can shoot one of the taunts, and then there's 3 taunts left. So that means we're not going to be able to get to this guy.
We need to move! Now!
So be it.
Yeah!
Any more bumps?
For the Emperor and the Primarch.
Yeah, I suppose we do. The reason not to is because they might just be able to reanimate both of them, but if they don't make the bumps, they trade them in and then reanimate anyways. they gave him Vanguard and not this one. I guess it's just more health. What they could have even done is killed this guy off, made a different trade, like attacked into this, and then reanimated it, and then given it taunt. That's what I would do. 11. Oh, so close to triggering Vanguard.
Draw your blade for the Primarch!
Temper your speed with
Go on
fate
for
and
Jones,
flame!
huh?
Yeah!
It doesn't matter a lot. Actually, it does. I was thinking like which one to trade into. The reason we want to trade into this one is so that we're clearing all of them off from one of the sides. Like if we do this one, he keeps the remnant there. Maybe that doesn't make a difference.
Time is fleeting until I say otherwise.
Didn't get any taunt. I think we got him here. They played. Ooh, that was a huge misplay. If they had resurrected, or no, they just played their hero power to make a 2/2 taunt, they could have survived on board at least. But now I just have lethal on board. Just a misplay. Looks like we would have had lethal anyways.
Let the roar
Help
of
us
our
get
cannons
the
herald their
taunt.
doom.
My legions will be reborn, and your defeat is inevitable.
Eldari, okay. I don't think it's the... I think it's probably the worst Eldari commander for draft mode. But Eldari is still strong, so... We got Avenging Zeal again.
Swords of Kalth, with me!
Last game,
The
I should
hour
have
of
pointed it out more, but
blood
just
and
the value that it
clashing
gave. Like, the
blades
turn that we
has
played it, and then
come.
every turn after, with our Warlord, this card was insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna rush them pretty hard here. This guy and then
Shot by
three in
shot,
turn
we will
4.
purge the galaxy.
Depending on how long he lives, this could get discounted quite a bit. If we really want to discount this, we could do this on 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bump. So we're just gonna play aggressive. Like that last game, we saw how we ran out of steam. Also, this guy is like pretty slow. Oof, if they do have removal here, if they get that like Shuriken 2 flying flank card, oh, they didn't get it. That's good. Alright, are we doing this just to discount this an extra time? No.
Temper your speed with fate and flame!
We might be playing this on 4, this on 5. Because this guy will discount it. And I'm assuming they're killing this off. Good card. Very good card. I don't think that changes the play here.
Trust in the Emperor at the hour of battle.
This guy's 5 health is nice. Spirit stands.
Spirits,
Good one.
heed my words. Rise.
Bending Seal would not be bad here because you just take out this with it. The other play would be like this with this. Discounts the Zeal. And then we'd have to really hope that this ping goes here. It only hits troops, so it's a 50-50.
We need to move, now!
Then they just trade into it with this. No, I'm just gonna play this now.
Yeah!
Now these troops are nice and buffed.
Rise, Warden. The craft world needs you once more.
Very interesting. I almost wonder if we try to take this down so they don't get that many spirit stones.
We need to move, now!
I think I will do that. 4, 5, 6, or we'd have to, it'd be a little bit RNG based if we do that. I think, yeah, actually I'm just gonna do
Trust
this.
in the Emperor
I'll let
at
them
the
get their
hour of
spirit
battle.
stones. This guy over this, because it's 6-6, so no matter what, if they bump here, it's a trade. This guy's only 4-6, so they could bump trade and he'll be left alive at 2. What I'm foreseeing now is like for turn 7, it's going to be this and the biker. And then turn 8 would be this, this, and arguable power. What can they play on 7? Well, the really good payoff ones.
Follow the wind! Bring forth Cain's fire!
Oh, that's not bad. But it's not great. Ooh, Redemptor is looking good too.
The bigger they
are, the harder they fall.
This. Oh. So, I'm trying to think of a way I can put these so that we don't get blown up by that like deal 8 damage one. And I can also just go face for 6. Yeah, I don't want them hitting my warlord for 8.
Temper your speed with faith and flame!
Yeah!
That's so weird. Wow.
No more pain, no more death.
Okay, so the 3-3-2 play, definitely not as good as just playing Redemptor Dreadnought. Though there is some RNG involved. 2. Okay, so we gotta do this. So if they hit us for 8, 9, 10, we're still alive at once, and they probably don't have lethal here. And if they don't get rid of this Redemptor Dreadnought, get a trigger. They do have. There's Wailing Doom. That's the name. Oh, they didn't have enough Spirit Stones for the side damage. So I'm gonna do.
Draw your blade for the Primarch! For the Emperor and the Primarch!
And go to 9. That's okay.
Yeah!
Because the Wailing Doom is only 8. I did this order so like if they want it Wailing Doom to like just remove units. Well, I guess they don't even have enough Spirit Stones. Well, the hero power would give them the other Spirit Stones. So now if they do get the full AoE, they'd have to hit here, and that doesn't.
Come, warriors. Our salvation lies not here.
A bug on my screen. Okay. Alright, we got time for one more game. Ow. Okay. Keeping Avenging Zeal is just so good. This guy's pretty good against them if we can control the board early on. Gonna keep it.
Swords of Calth, with me!
You will soon learn of the Firecast's true strength.
This was an awesome draw. I guess I'm thinking a lot about them playing drones, but Shadow Sun doesn't always have a drone, huh? And these are still really good to have. This guy
We will purge the galaxy!
is the most house other than this guy, but then we get the Codex advantage. Plus, discounting the Avenging Zeal. Not gonna make the bumps with the Shadow Sun. Maybe I should.
Target identified.
Marker Light doesn't help you very much. Let's see where the random thing
The
goes.
bigger they are, the harder they fall.
He had Marker Light on him anyways, so taking the 3 I'm okay with. You know, I actually am gonna bump, and the reason is, I think the late game is gonna go to them. I think Tower just has more late game generally than our deck packs. Especially if they have like long strikes, we really want to be closing out this game fast.
Target identified.
Drone. Five. I don't have any codex trigger. So the question is, I'll do what I know I want to do, which is this, this, the Interceptor, or this bike. I guess since his attack is going gear, we could play the biker here and save the point
Temper your speed with faith and flame!
for another. Though we do lose the quick 2 blast. It's a close call.
Yeah!
I'm gonna bump. Probably just playing this. It's not gonna get discounted anytime soon. If one of these two survives, pretty good.
Target identified.
Little do they know what we have coming. So I'm pretty sure we want this. Oh, it doesn't buff health, so okay. No matter what, this is dying. I guess do we want an extra damage on them or preserve health on us? That's an easy answer. Or, you know what we could do? We could just ignore this and send both in. I don't have a board right now, so the... Oh wait, the long range is free damage, but maybe we just want to bring him down to 8?
Yeah!
Just every instinct in me wants to get this off the board. Besides, they're still 2 turns away from long strike, so fighting for board still matters. Once it's long strike territory, fighting for board doesn't make as much sense. Because we just have it.
Precision and efficiency.
Alright, so we could play this, or we could play both of these. This puts 6 power on the board, this puts 8.
We need to move, now!
Either way is getting rid of this. This is more expensive? Okay, I think I'm gonna do this.
One strike is all I need.
A non-viable approach. Converge at the established point.
Space Marines are such fun. Did we just face Krelius? Space Marines. More fervent roll. Easy. Going second, I think I will keep this.
Swords of Kalth, with me!
In the Emperor's name, I will end you.
You're gonna play this Reaver. Trade into
You'll
it.
be dead before they see
Definitely
me
denying
coming.
faith with the attack. The reason I'm doing this is because turn 3 we're gonna be playing this, and oh wait, oops, I shouldn't have played that. Yeah, that was an oops. That was what we call a good old-fashioned oops. Did not need to play that Reaver. Alright, let's get past that. So do we want this guy or this guy? I'm just gonna do this. I think this is just
Shot by shot, we will purge the
and
galaxy.
I'm gonna keep bumping. I guess by holding on to the Hive Factory, this defense, we can do this guy on turn 5 to keep the Codex train going.
Our fire will rain from the skies!
Good job. Could also play this guy. Yeah, they get their faith. I'm gonna play this guy.
Make the engines roar! Yeah! It's time to scour this battlefield!
So next turn we could do the we could either do the Interceptor Sergeant, or we could, if this guy lives, we can play his card plus the Chaplain, or you know, if he draws into a good thing, we could play whatever he gets. Yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at this guy's stats. Yeah, he has 6 health, whereas like their 6 like flying flank card is only 5 health. And it's like 6 melee and 3, and this guy has 4 melee and 5, which is just better stats. Like your flying stuff should have more range. So this is just better.
We need to move, now!
I think I'm gonna I'm thinking of actually playing this guy on turn 7 with the Hive Factory. But that would mean just playing this guy on 4, and then this does get traded pretty easily into their, I guess if we give it, you know, so I could do this turn, and then next turn we play this, and then what are we doing turn 7? Just gonna do this.
Trust in the Emperor at the hour of battle!
I'm not bumping him too low. And I've got too much value in hand, I want to get out. Now the cool thing is, like, say they play, I think it's Zephyrin that trades into this, because it only has 3 range, we only take 3 back damage when we trade into it. Wow, this ate up their 5-mana removal spell. And like, what's also crazy is like their 5-mana removal spell isn't targeted, and ours is. Like, we get to choose what we destroy. Like, they don't have a choice. Oh, this is actually better.
Draw your blade for the Primarch!
Oh yeah, and deny the face. Gosh, it's like every Space Marine card is better than the sister version. Our 3-mana flank card is so much better than their 4-mana one. This one is way better than their 6-mana one. Our 5-mana removal spell is better than theirs.
Our fire will rain from the skies!
I don't know how much that helps you here.
My armor is infused with the Emperor's will.
Soul Sensor.
With wings of faith, we soar to glory!
I guess here it's slightly better than Interceptor Sergeant, because you're just trying to get as much damage as you can onto him. Well, no, because if you had Interceptor Sergeant, you could do a bump where the Interceptor Sergeant lives. Yeah, Space Marines just have everything better. I see this one.
Strike at their weakness to prevail.
There's a weakness to prevail. That's the problem.
Yeah!
Definitely bump it. Pressing advantage while we have it. Now, as crazy good as this card is, we actually didn't play it this round.
Purge the impure with the Emperor's flame!
Okay, so technically they are alive on board. This thing's pretty beast. That said, we probably get to take it out for free.
Ready your jump packs? We strike now!
This guy get
One
everything.
strike is all I need.
Sniper. Oh wait, sniper only works when it is the killing blow. So, with that in mind, where do we want to live? Definitely don't need this. Hold on. Okay, so we could have one of these two live. It's probably gonna be this guy.
Yeah!
Wishing I had probably played this instead of this now, but not a huge deal. I guess if they have another Zephyr, they can trade pretty favorably into this guy.
Only in penance shall my soul be cleansed.
Oh, are they gonna give it Furious Reprisal? Last 3. Well, that gives them a faith. That was a pretty cool play. Yeah, that was cool.
Only in penance shall my soul be cleansed.
Alright, what do I got? way to trigger Codex, but that's fine. This looks pretty good. So I'm just gonna do that. I guess. And the board control.
The Emperor's work must be safeguarded. Yeah!
They might be able to find a clear here. Okay. I think if they had played both, they could have actually played without having to
will
bump with
rain
their
from the
warlord and just-
skies!
Their penances would trigger each other, so they would just slowly go down. Like, they play both Archifagulants, and then they use her prayer on one. I think that's 4 damage to the whole board, which I think was a clear. Let me see, do we have... Okay, we could have lethal if this hits. Actually, I think we can guarantee the hit.
Ready your jump packs? We strike now!
Finish that off. Oh, yeah.
Shot by shot, we will purge the galaxy. Yeah!
Oh, this guy gets the kill. Alright, so I'll start, but I gotta take a break. In the meantime, have faith in your Space Marines. May the Force be with you.